Making his way into the den is Jonathan Osakwe, a witty medical practitioner turned car parts seller.
Living medical practice is one of those you burn your bridges and you're wondering whether you did the right thing. But I think with the way I feel now, I wouldn't even commission a Judas Berger to rebuild that bridge.
With his medical badge dropped off, he wants to carpool with one or two Lion partners to accelerate his automobile business.
Hello, Lions. My name is Jonathan Osakwe. I'm the CEO at Cavity.com. In 2015, I left medical practice in pursuit of a raging passion, which was the sale of vehicles. My forte at the time were cars that were locally used. But not too far into this trade, I sort of realized that cars that had done 10 to 15 years overseas would arrive here looking, feeling, and sometimes smelling new. But give those same cars 3 to 5 years, right here on our soil, and they will look like fallen heroes from a terrible war. The question is why? And all too often, the response is our roads are bad. And that's somewhat true, but that's only a slice of the truth. A greater chunk of that truth lies in the prevalence of car accessories and parts that are counterfeits. So in 2019, to combat this monster, Cavity.com was born. After what seemed like a very boring outing in terms of revenue by the end of that year, we realized that there was a major distrust for car accessories, and it was worse off for car accessories that were stocked online. And so we figured that the best way out of this challenge may be brick and mortar, and so we set in that direction. The first of those stores opened in 2021, January precisely, and the second joined the growing fleets in October of that year. Within the confines of those stores, what we do as often as we possibly can is to market car accessories, but to sell trust. We offer our products and services on platters of decency, great customer service, and product knowledge. We are aware that some of these virtues are severely lacking in the informal markets that are known for what we stock. And so I believe that that is what has earned us a revenue of 54 million naira in 2021 by the end of that year. I'm here seeking 45 million naira in exchange of 10% equity. I'm also hopeful that one or more of you Lions will be willing to help us raise this club into the continental lion it can possibly be. Thank you very much.
Jonathan knows how to drive home his point, and he's pitching Cavity, a company that retails car accessories and offers automotive consultancy and services. He's hoping to ride out of the den with a 45 million naira deal in exchange for 10%. And impressed Paul Owanibe gets the show on the road.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. Very good presentation, by the way. Very slick.
Well done.
The best so far.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well done.
Thank
Very
you.
slick.
Very nice.
So let's see whether the product matches the presentation. But I like it because everybody has this problem, by the way. So is this a physical shop or an online platform to your door? Because this is accessories to your door.
Car accessories to your doorstep. So we started out in 2019 as an e-commerce platform, Cavity.com. However, we have morphed into physical stores. And one of the reasons, like I earlier cited, was major distrust. But beyond that, we realized that no matter how aggressive our online marketing was, people would still call us and say, where can we see you? And of course, that was a pointer to a trust issue.
So you value this business at 450 million naira, which is
Only, sir.
only. Okay. That's fine.
I like this guy.
How much have you put into it?
So far, we've put in no less than 10 million, personal cash. A good number of funding has also come from family and friends. No fools yet, just family and friends.
Yet.
Yet.
Jonathan's clever words seem to be fueling his pitch in a positive way. But finance commander Kiari Booker has his mind on the numbers that fuels Cavity.
Your numbers, so 2021,
Yes.
2020, what?
We did 12.9 in 2019. We did
12.9
Yes, please.
for 2020.
2020, yes.
What's your net?
Our margins in 2020 was 2.1
2.1. Gross or net?
gross.
Gross. Okay.
Net was just about 1.8.
1.8.
Yes, 8.
1.8. And 2021, 54 revenue,
Yes.
and what are the
Gross was 10.4,
net?
net 3.8.
So 45 million will give you.
So generally our stores are set up with about 10 million. That includes rent, inventory, staffing, and then furniture, shelves, and all of that. So that will give us 4 locations.
Jonathan,
Ma,
I absolutely love you.
thank you.
Honestly.
Absolutely.
Thank
You
you.
made a fantastic presentation. You are quite clear what has brought you thus far, and your outlook is also very interesting. How do you ensure that what you're sourcing is actually the originals?
I must drag God into this because it's not every day you meet the average trader who says, see, if you want original this is the only person who sells it in this market. And they give away what should be easily trade secrets. A good number of them also extend warranties to us. You can't be that boastful in a country that doesn't have great consumer protection. So if they say this is going to last 1 year, we transfer that same warranty to our clients, and so that validates how authentic they are.
I think you've got 4 major challenges. 2 of them are market changes. One is you're going against your digital, the digital transformation that's taking place in the world. You're in the opposite direction of it. The second one is the one we've been talking about, counterfeits and stuff like that. We live in a country that makes nothing. Makes very few of these things. So all these things are brought from somewhere. The minute you're going through third parties and markets and stuff, you're going to get done the same way as those guys, as other people have gotten done, the end users. And the third thing is, I don't know how this is going to make the kind of money you think it will make. And the scalability. I mean, these are car parks. They're not phones, right? So they're big things. There's storage, there's warehousing, there's insurance. I mean, there's a reason why things have gone online. I think the most successful businesses in the world today are those that are growing virtually. But it doesn't mean this won't be successful. It just means it's a harder, you run further against the tide. But for that reason, I don't think it's for me. And as a result, I'm out. But I do wish you the best of luck. I think we have something here.
Thank you.
Mr. Osakwe,
Yes, sir.
for me, it's a case of a mixed model of brick and mortar and online, and your valuation is extremely high. I'll not even start to negotiate with you. I wish you good luck.
Thank you, sir.
You have a fantastic sense of humor, a way with words, but I'm out. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Jonathan, it's been really interesting to meet you. The business for me is a complicated one, and it's complicated primarily because of the informal nature of the sector in Nigeria, the predominantly second-hand dominated market that we have. I wish I could find a way to do this, but I'm not going to do it. Good luck to you. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be investing in this, and I'm out.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
The car seller's pitch is running out of steam as all 3 lions make a U-turn after dropping the deal. Wood Falcon Corporation Chief Driver Audrey Joe Isibo take the seat and drive the pitch to a profitable destination.
Jonathan, this is an investment I would have been happy to make if other lions would come along, but I would have been looking at something like 30% as a minimum. But I wouldn't be willing to take it on my own because retail is not really my space. I won't be able to invest an amount, but I have to tell you that it's been phenomenal meeting you, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Jonathan,
Well,
actually, as much as I absolutely love you and I get excited about retail, there's no way I can invest in this because it's not an area that I know anything about. And so I wish you all the best. I will not invest and I'm out. But here's the thing. If you would like to get in touch with me to talk about inventory management, the people part of the retail, the structure of the retail, I'd be happy to do that.
That's more invaluable than the investment. Thank you very much.
Right. So
You're
can I
welcome.
add on to that, please, before we?
Sure.
You know, I want to put. Let me put it like this: to come in as a mentor for you in your business, and I'm setting no timelines to it.
Thank you. Thank
Just connect. We stay connected, and don't forget me when you get there. All right?
you. I'll try not to.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Jonathan's Cavity gets a red in terms of investment, but a green light for mentorship.
I feel elated that at least Lions, who are meant to devour, were excited at my presence. So that's some form of an affirmation. But it's also the offer for mentorship, which is invaluable. That becomes the greatest reward for me here.
He leaves the den, grateful for the ride and the connections of a lifetime.